So I got top surgery like 4 months ago. And if you want to know how that feels, it's pretty much like my life's just starting. It's really crazy. It's a really weird moment to be in because I don't know how I managed before this. Anyway, I feel like quite often queer people, trans people don't like to talk about our futures because we don't feel like we have a future. Um, I'm living proof that we do, and I feel like a lot of other people that I know are now, but I feel like I would have really liked when I was younger to have a video of someone who's trans, who's certain that they're going to have a nice future. So I'm going to talk about my 5 year plan for a bit. I'm going to talk about my 5 year plan, and I'm not going to edit this video. This is going to be very raw. We're just having a moment right now. We're just going to chill. We're just going to chill. I'm going to show you. I'm not going to edit at all. Okay, I've got my laptop and I've got some pictures, and I'm just gonna be excited about life because I think we deserve that. I think we deserve that. Okay, so I have a few ideas for what I want to do in the future, and they're not all career driven because, as we know, I don't dream about labor. I do have a dream job though, and more on that later. Firstly, I want a dog. I want a dog, and I've never wanted a dog in my entire life before. I've always wanted a cat, but now I'm at a weird point in my life where I've been dog sitting quite a lot, and I really want a dog. I want a little. Let me show you. I want a little spaniel, a little brown spaniel, and I want to call him Gene after my favorite book. My friend has it right now, so I can't show you. But my favorite book is Gene by Madeline Dunnigan, and I love the name Gene. I think it's really cute, and I've been thinking about nicknames for this hypothetical dog that I don't even have yet. I want to get the dog when I have a nice house and when I can afford it, when I have a nice job. More on that later. But I want a little dog called Gene, and I'm gonna call him Gene. I'm gonna call him Genie Weenie. I'm gonna call him Genie Weenie Woo. Genie Weenie Beanie Boo. Genie Weenie Boo. Wait, Genie Weenie Woo Beanie Boo is his full name. Um, I want a little spaniel, and I'm gonna brush his hair, and I'm gonna take such good care of him. I'm gonna be the best dad in the whole world, and I'm gonna get him little clips for his hair, and I'm gonna make him look so cute, and I'm gonna take him to the dog park, and he's gonna have lots of friends, and I'm probably gonna like get him as a puppy so I can raise him, but I want to get a rescue if possible. I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna look into all the ethics. I'm gonna make sure that I'm in a sound place, and I'm gonna get a dog. Okay, what's next? This is a really fun video for me, guys. By the way, oh, I want a nice house. And honestly, that's more on the gene front. I right now I'm not really motivated to get a nice house for myself. I just like I want a nice cozy house. Right now I live in student accommodation and I hate it. It's like it's not halls, but it's like a shared house. Next year I'm living with a housemate, I think. One housemate, so that's gonna be more tolerable and I actually like this person. Um Actually I like most of my housemates. Some of them. Not all of them. I'm gonna get a nice house when I'm older, maybe with a nice partner. And that brings me on to my third point. And I know that, like, if you watch my content, you know that I'm gay and I'm yearning eternally. I want to fall in love. I want to fall in love. I want to have a boyfriend. I want to be someone's boyfriend. Um, I have been so heavily ingrained into hookup culture that I feel like I don't feel like I'm allowed to just want a relationship. And it's like, no, I can still sleep around, but I want to date someone. I want to fall in love. Um, I love my body now. I'm learning to love my body more. I'm going to the gym. I'm working out. That's not even something I had to add to this, by the way. I'm happy. I really like my chest and I like how masculine I feel. Um, so, little top surgery update. Like, I'm feeling really good, but I feel a lot more secure in my body. And I feel like I am at a point in my life where I'm mentally quite secure for the most part. I am. I'm fine. Um, and I feel like I work so I have the money to spend on somebody else. Not that love is about money. I'm just saying I can be chivalrous and pay for somebody else's coffee, and I always do on dates anyway. I always really try and like show someone that I can make the effort, and I'm not gonna overshare too much about my love life, you know. But like, I want to meet the one. Um, Ideally, someone who looks like Hugh Grant. We'll see. We'll see about that. I just want like someone that I can fall in love with and plan a future with. But right now, I'm planning the future for myself, okay? Because nothing in this world is guaranteed. And I'm not delaying my life on a man, right? When I have Genie Weenie Woo, when I adopt my son, he could have two dads or he could have one, and you know what? He's going to be just as loved either way. Why would a man be there? One's going to be there already, but I don't necessarily need a second. I just want one. I just want one as an accessory to hold my drink. Um, I love Pinterest boards. If you can't tell, I have been working on a song and a music video for the song, and I haven't started production on the music video because the song isn't done. But I've been making lots of Pinterest boards for that, which is fun. Which brings me on to my second. This isn't the second thing. It brings me on to my second to last actually point. I think I want to do more music. I want a career. I want to be a trans man in the music industry, and I want people to see me and be like, firstly, he makes good music. I like his music, but secondly, oh my god, like representation, because I really think that matters. But that's not the whole reason I want to be a musician. I love songwriting, and I'm falling out of love with it because I'm so busy in my life. But I want to fall back in love with it, and I'm starting to. I think I'm aesthetically driven, and I'm starting to see it as more of an aesthetic thing, and I'm starting to think more like this song is about this and this and this, and that's really important to me. And I feel like I just all these things are coming together. I want a nice house, and I want a dog, and I want to wake up in the morning, feed my dog, take my dog on a walk or a run, or just take it outside to pee and poo. And then I want to come back inside and I want to have coffee in the morning. I want to have coffee with my boyfriend, and I want to uh, then go and write a song. And that song could be about my dog, it could be about the walk, it could be about my boyfriend, it could be about a trillion other things. I don't know. And then I want to release my music, and I want people to hear my music and be like, part of my life, an aspect of my life is being seen by someone who's lived a similar thing. Whether that's my transness, my gayness, um, my experience as a future dog father. I don't even care about the man anymore. I just want a dog. Guys, I want a dog so bad. I want a cat as well. I'm just not motivated by getting a cat right now. I don't know why. Who doesn't want a cat? Um, I want a dog though. I want a dog. Anyway, I want to write songs. I want to do more music, and I want people to like see my music, and feel seen by my music. I want to make an impact, and honestly, a very vain part of me really wants to be famous. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Boys like me don't end up on billboards. Um, Unfortunately, well, no, we are starting to a bit. I'm actually, I'm full of crap. We are. I know guys who are on billboards or being seen in big screens and stuff. I don't think I've seen a trans man be Troye Sivan level famous though in a while, and I think it's a lot less likely. But you know what? That motivates me even more. But also that's silly because I don't want my entire life to be about fame. I want it to be about being in a nice environment where I feel good. And you know what? I spend so long like really worrying about what if I don't end up as important as I want to be. Um, which is kind of just like I don't think my I don't think I should have to feel validated by other people enjoying my content and enjoying my music and stuff. Um, and I don't think I should like feel the need uh to only see my own worth from how other people view me. But I just I think it would be cool. I think it would be cool to like tour. I want to tour. I want to tour. You know what, guys? I'm sorry for saying boys like me don't end up on billboards. Um, I think we do. I think we do, and I think I'm just being silly and self-deprecating. I think I'm very scared of failure. Uh, but I'm also very motivated by failure. The concept that like everything that like my future is for the most part dependent on me is such a driving force for me. It's just like I need to do something. Which is why I want to make more silly videos. And if you like my silly videos, you should comment. You should comment and send them to all your friends. Make me famous so turfs can cry. I want to be in nature more. I don't want to be famous. I want to be a bridge troll. Like I want to be the stable boy. I want to be so irrelevant at the same time. And I think there's something very poetic about that. Like I want to make music and I want people to see my music, but at the same time I want to be able to run away. I want like Paul McCartney's life. I I really just want to like live somewhere, right? I want to live somewhere with lots of fields. I feel like I grew up in nature. I didn't. I feel like I was in nature a lot growing up because we used to go camping a lot, and my family used to love going on walks, and we used to love doing all kinds of uh stuff that you would think is like hippie crap, but weren't at all. More like national trust places, But we used to love like going to forests and cool places, and I didn't really realize how cool they were at the time because I was like a fetus and I just wanted to go home and play Pokemon. But I really um miss that. I miss being surrounded by nature more, and living in a city kind of makes me realize how much I miss it. And my town's very like fieldy. It's very fieldy, and there's lots of fields and there's lots of like places to get away, and I miss that. So what I'm trying to say is that I once I'm done with uni, and once I have money, and once I have a nice career built up, I want to have a partner. I want to move to a town that's a bit more rural. Um, I want a dog. I want a dog. I don't even think this is a 5-year plan though. A lot of this stuff is like stuff that, because I do want to do a lot more. Like there's a lot I didn't put on here. Like I want to live in a big city. I want to live in London at some point. I want to move to California. I don't think I'm allowed in California, but I want to. I want to move there. I don't even think I can begin to explain the 2 million things that I want to do with my life. The thing is, right, I don't even think I need to explain the 2 million things that I want to do with my life. I don't think you guys are going to see this video and be like, Ed has 5 goals and that's all he's ever going to do. Maybe that's right, but it's also not right at all because that's not the point. That's not the point. I want to talk about my future because it's not even what's about to come that's exciting. It's this. It's this. And it's the fact that I am trans and I am gay, and there are a lot of people in the world who don't like to see that and don't like to see things like this and how deep my voice is and the fact that I'm growing stubble. Now you can't see it, but I could definitely feel it because I shaved this morning. Um, and they don't like to see that on someone who was born female. Ultimately, the only person who decides who you are is you. Uh, but there is a future for trans people. Um, and I am my own future. If I was like talking to 14-year-old me, I would be my future, but there's also a future ahead of that. I'm getting very philosophical and some things just aren't that deep, so I'm going to shut up now. But you have a future. If it doesn't feel like you have a future, you definitely have a future. And I was that kid once who felt like I didn't. So I just wanted to I just wanted to make this video because you can be happy about things. Okay, bye.